And this is going to be the release tutorial for the Slide 39P trailer. This is based off the Slide 41 trailer. It's 39 because it's 39 feet long. The P is for pintle. This is attaches via what would be a pintle in real life. So this goes currently with the Mack R dump truck. This is a T-TIS trailer, so you need a T-TIS power unit, either a tractor, in this case dump truck, to be able to operate the system. So I have my Mack R dump truck, which is in the workshop. This is a T-TIS enabled tractor, so let's go ahead and get started and we'll back up and connect to the trailer. So you need the T-TIS system, you need all the controls to be able to control the trailer properly. So let's go ahead and let's release the tractor brakes and I'll show you how to operate the trailer. So we're in reverse. You can hear the backup alarm, so we'll just back straight up. I'm going to use third person here just to try to get it on the first try so I don't have to screw around. And so we'll just back right in and we'll connect to the connector on the back. Alright, and so the trailer brakes remain on like a real vehicle, like a real tractor would, like real air brake trailers would. The brakes default on in the parked position. So that's why you need a T-TIS system. So the first thing you need to do is connect your light cord. So you're going to grab your cable, go ahead and hook to the anchor, and hook there. This is going to pass all the information through. IRL, you'd be hooking up air lines and a light cord for the lights. If we look at the back of the trailer, you can see the lights are mimicking what the tractor is doing. They have multifunction lights here. We have RGB lights so that we can get dim and we can get bright. Alright, so next thing we want to do is we want to raise our landing gear. So now we have electricity going through, so we want to go to landing gear. We want to go landing gear up. As you can see, we have landing gear sticking down there, so let's go ahead and raise our landing gear. And we want to raise them all the way up. Alright, so now let's go back on the tractor and let's move this. I'll show you the lights first. So this is T-TIS, so that's Tractor Trailer Integration System. So this is our power unit, this is our trailer. As you can see, we have brakes are bright on the power unit, and so they're bright on the trailer. If I push forward on my W key, you notice the brake lights go out. Right, I can press 1, I get my directional. I can press 2, I get my right directional, and 3, I get my hazard lights. Alright, if I go ahead back up in the cabin here and I turn on my headlights, if we notice on the trailer, we get clearance, we get marker lights and running lights on the rear. As you can see, we get an amber on the front side of the front. Those are our clearance lights. If I press on S, we get brake lights, and we still have functioning directionals and hazards. So that's part of the T-TIS system. In the US, you don't have reverse lights on a trailer like this. Alright, so next thing we need to know about the T-TIS system is this is modeled after IRL from my experience being a commercial truck driver. And so on the right, you have your yellow supply, which supplies air to your tractor, or your power unit in this case, which releases your brakes. And then you have on the left, you have a red button that you press in that supplies air to your trailer that releases the brake in your trailer. So you need the T-TIS system in order to be able to operate this. So let's go ahead and let's start pulling this out. Alright, we'll go grab a container with this. This can hold vehicles. It can also hold containers. So you want to be concerned about jackknifing. So you have quite a bit of turn. That's where you jackknife. You'll hit the trailer. That's fine. You're not going to do a bunch of damage. But in real life, you have to worry about jackknifing and hitting your trailer when you have a trailer like this. Alright, so first thing we'll do is we're going to go down a hill here. So I'm going to just hit the brakes really quick. Part of the T-TIS system is we have trolley brakes. Trolley brakes can either be actuated via this button or more likely the space bar. So if you look, you can see space. So if I go ahead and let us roll down the hill a little bit here, if I press and hold the space bar, we get just trailer. And so that can be useful for if the trailer is sliding off to the side of you as you're going down a hill. If you press the trolley brake with your space bar, that will keep the trailer locked up. And you can actually drive away. That will straighten out your trailer if your trailer starts to get crooked. So let's see if I can simulate it. So if the trailer's starting to get crooked and I press the space bar, you see how it straightens right out. So that's what the trolley brake is for. So another feature of T-TIS. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to back up to this orange scrap Oceanic container here. and we'll go ahead and we'll connect. Alright, so I'm going to back up in first person here. I tend to do better with that. Alright. Alright, so I'm actually just going to go in third so you can see what I'm doing here. So let me talk about proper alignment. So you don't need to get too perfect for this because the connectors will mag towards the container and vice versa. So let's go ahead and put it in reverse. You want to just back the edge of the trailer right up to the container. Like so. You can even bump into it, it's fine. It will still move fine, so we can bump right into it. Let's go ahead and set both our brakes. Well, actually, we'll leave our trailer brakes released. You don't have to. They will drag fine, but if you leave them released, they will move more smoothly. All right, so the tractor brakes, or the dump truck in this case, brakes are on. So let's go ahead and show you how to work the slide. So this is your main control panel. So you have these are tie downs, port tie down, in, out, off. So this is just a multi-function button. So you press it once, it goes in. Second time, it's out, and then third is off. As you can see, these are tie downs. Container release, center winch, in, out, off. So that allows you to send this winch out in case you want to drag a vehicle on. Those are your landing gear. We went over those. Container carriage back. That's this carriage that attaches the container. And this is the slide axle. So we want to slide our axle forward. So we're going to go ahead and slide the axle forward. This is why we left the brakes off. As you see, they roll. They will drag if you forget to leave your brakes off. That's fine. They just move more smoothly if you don't have the brakes on. All right. The trailer slides, so you could either load a vehicle or, in this case, a container. Then let's send the carriage out. And I'm actually going to turn the container on so it will grab. All right, you do have to... okay, there it goes now. And it's going to grab the container. All right, so now what we need to do is just we can send the container back, the container carriage up. If it gets stuck, all you have to do is go back and forth a couple times or once, and usually it will fix itself. That's just a Stormworks thing. As you see, it's attached to the rail on there. Once that's all the way up, you want to go ahead and you want to slide your axle back. That's going to lock it into place. And you can go ahead and you can deselect the container carriage, and you can deselect your slides. Alright, so now we are set to maneuver to move this container. You're both connected here, and you're also connected to the rail, so you are well connected here for a container. Let's just do the dropping procedure now. So let's say we went around. The other thing you might want to know too is you have a low clearance here, so if you're going over a hill like that, you might hit the bottom. What you can do is you can slide the axle. They actually do this in real life. This makes it a little bit, if you're in tight quarters to maneuver, you can also do this. So you see we can slide it to about there, max. This will make it sure that you can go over any hills. So if you do end up hitting the bottom, you can slide your axle to try to get up and over them. They do that in real life. All right, let's push that back again. And so let's go through the procedure to drop this here. Actually, should have just brought it all the way forward. But so procedure to drop is just the reverse of what we did. So let's go ahead and slide the axle all the way forward. And it will unlock and it will tip. All right, then we want to send our carriage back. Again, if it does get hung up, that's often a Stormworks thing. Sometimes your character is too close and it's causing phantom behaviors. You can just cycle the button back and forth. But as you can see, it's moving smoothly. Okay, container is on the ground here right about now. Now let's go ahead and we'll go to container release. As you can see, that drops container. We can bring the carriage back in. And we can also slide the axle while we're here. And as you can see, this is the Slide 39P. The Slide Axle 41 has been out for a while. That's, again, requires a TTIS system. This is also a TTIS enabled pintle trailer, so you will need a TTIS tractor to be able to operate all the features. So it will be in the workshop. If you liked the video, give it a like. And if you have yet to subscribe and you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thanks. See you later.